Hey everybody, want to do a quick little viewing slash review, whatever you want to call it, of another cool book that I have in my library. Some of you guys might be interested in knowing about. I picked this up. I do not have a dust jacket for it. My copy just didn't have that, so it just has this nice solid white cover. Looks like the Beatles' White Album, doesn't it? But if you look at the spine, you can kind of sort of make out the title, The Art of Hanna-Barbera. And yeah, this was published by Penguin Books 1989 in celebration of their 50th anniversary. And it's a pretty big, heavy book. It's just a kind of a year-by-year history of Hanna-Barbera and their cartoons. Here in the opening, there's a nice poster that opens out, and you can sort of see Fred Flintstone directing everybody in an orchestra. And yeah, I mean, if you grew up in my generation, I was born in 1965, so in the late 60s, early 70s, Saturday morning TV was what you lived for. And back in those days, Saturday mornings were ruled by Hanna-Barbera and Sid and Marty Krofft. Man, those, they were everywhere on all three networks. And yeah, kids just always loved their cartoons. Most of their shows, I think, today are available on DVD, home video kind of thing. I don't have too much of that. I need to start collecting that amongst everything else, getting some good Hanna-Barbera stuff. But yeah, you can see here's sort of a nice opening page of Mr. Hanna and Mr. Barbera. 50 years of creativity. Of course, everybody, I don't need to tell you who all Hanna-Barbera produced in their animated TV shows. Tom and Jerry, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, the Smurfs, Space Ghost. Yeah, I mean, Scooby-Doo, they really were the kings of Saturday morning. And so this book is just filled with great full-color pictures. Many of them are full-page. Deputy Dog, Tomcat, Yogi Bear. Oh my goodness! It just goes on and on and on. So yeah, if you can find this book somewhere, I would strongly advise you to pick it up. Of course, everybody knows Scooby. Yeah, just kind of behind the scenes about what was the inspiration behind each one of those cartoons. Who voiced them, who did the actual animation and stories and so forth. Now, there's a few of those from the early 70s and late 60s that I was a fan of that maybe aren't quite as well known or remembered as some of the others. Dick Dastardly and his dog Muttley, and they were a part of something called the Wacky Racers and Yankee Doodle Pigeon. And oh yeah, here was another one I used to love, The Perils of Penelope Pit Stop. Do you remember, anybody remember that one as well? Yeah, if you're a fan of Hanna-Barbera, I would strongly encourage you to find this book, because I think you would enjoy it. I mean, it's basically, coffee table book size. Yeah, of course, Space Ghost. Everybody remembers Space Ghost. And everybody kind of remembers the humorous talk show they did back in the 90s with him. But Space Ghost was actually a pretty serious and pretty intense kind of Saturday morning cartoon originally. There was another one of my favorites, Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. And another one that was a favorite of mine that doesn't get talked about too much was, where was that? I just saw it here. There he is. Anybody remember the Hanna-Barbera Moby Dick? Yeah, I remember all those. What was it? Oh, the Mighty Mightor. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a great book. You know, if you're into Hanna-Barbera, if you're into classic Saturday morning cartoon TV, if you like retro entertainment kind of stuff, man, this is an awesome, awesome book. And all this text again that you see, you know, is just telling about the creation of that, you know, those particular cartoons of that year. You know, what was the inspiration, who voiced the characters, who did the artwork and stories, and little anecdotes about the cartoons themselves. So yeah, you know, unless you think that they were strictly Johnny Quest, that was another one I forgot about. Yeah, he's in here. They produced the animated movie of Charlotte's Web, which I'd forgotten was a Hanna-Barbera. Pound Puppies. You know, I was going to say, lest you think they were just a 60s and 70s production company. Yeah, there was the Pound Puppies and the Smurfs. If I can get the book to stay open. There we go. Yep. So, large generations of people were big fans of Hanna-Barbera, all right? So anyway, just wanted to share that book with you guys because I think it's a total awesome thing, and if you can find that in a used bookstore or online somewhere, I would strongly encourage you guys to pick that up. The Art of Hanna-Barbera by Penguin Books, published 1989. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're enjoying these videos. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave your comments below. And until next time, thanks for watching.